Hey, I'm Liam, aka Skater Man, previously known as Skater Boy. That's because, I used to be a boy, now I'm a man. Um, I'm representing all those sort of 90s kids that used to love Tony Hawk's, the original one, back in the day. Let me just fix out the levels here because this is way too loud. You're probably not going to be able to hear me. Um, in this video, I'm basically going to compare the original Tony Hawk's 1 with the new and updated beautiful version of Tony Hawk's 1. And back in the day, I used to skate pretty much every day. Like that. I used to get home from school, grab my board, and go back to school, which might sound really, really stupid, but my school was a great place to skate. It had all the right stuff. It had the ledges, ow, it had the stairs, had the rails. Not that I could grind any of the rails, but I could jump down the smallest steps and off of one of the walls. But I was full street skater. Could never drop in on any half pipes or anything like that. Actually, I broke my arm one of the first times I tried it. Anyway, let's go into this comparison thing. What do I notice about the original now that I'm opening it up again? I noticed that you move pretty fast when you hold down A, and crouch. You can move pretty fast on this one, as opposed to the new one, which we're going to compare in a sec, of course. And also, when you're spinning, actually you spin quite slowly, I think, on this one. I feel like the turn is a little bit slow, so it's kind of hard to get used to a little bit after playing the new version. Ah, man. And then you do tricks like that. That's just impossible. What else? There's no revert on this version. Yeah, wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. What's going on, man? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it Tony Hawk's 3 when we first got the revert, and it was like a revelation. And now I just feel completely lost when I'm playing this game without the revert. Although I still super enjoy playing this game. Oh, what a board slide! So there's no revert. So my hands naturally go to this position, but nothing happens. One thing I always remember was it was always hard to sort of pop. What the hell? To pop up normally onto the top of a ramp. Sometimes you can't even do it. You're just like trying a million times to try and get up onto something. Was that just me? Let me know. Do you also have difficulty with that? I certainly do. What else about this game? Let me see. One thing you might find funny is I'm using D-pad. Back in the day, the first PlayStation didn't have these little toggle sticks. So I got used to playing the D-pad, and to this day, I still find Tony Hawk's more enjoyable when I'm using the D-pad. And that's probably because, a lot of the tricks you do, they are sort of up, down, left, right, and start together. There. I'm going to try it out right now. How's it, the D-pad? It feels, oh, okay. Feels a little bit wrong to me, but maybe I just need some time to adapt and stop being such an old grouchy person. So yeah, no revert. The spinning is a little slow, but the speed is great. I love the speed on this because you can get some real air right from the start. You can do some crazy 540 spins, which is kind of not possible on the new game. It's far more realistic. You need to spend some time building up your stats a little bit. The stats do make a difference on this one, but right from there, look at the air you can get here. It's ridiculous. I don't know if I remember any of the specials that I've got here. What is this special? Down a B. Yeah, there we go. Front flip. I don't know about you, but I always set up my specials to be the same combinations, because if not, I just kind of remember them. So it's always up, down, something, down, up, something, left, right. Try not to sway too far away from that. No music throughout this skate session for copyright reasons. Hey, what do you think about this little ramp here with the taxi? I hate that thing. I know that it's like it's a love-hate relationship with that ramp, because it's a part of the game. I love it. It's great, but it's also freaking annoying. Like, why is it there? It's in the most awkward place. You can't really do much with it. Whatever. I should just accept it. Stop complaining. Another thing we don't have on this Tony Hawk's is the ability to grind and switch between grinds. If I can even get on the grind, tapping buttons does nothing. You just do one grind. So Better landing a good one right from the off. Oh man. Yeah, and I think that's sort of the main things. Hopping over stuff, landing in grinds, turning, and the speed, and obviously the graphics are like next level. But essentially, what a beautiful game! This is probably one of the only games that I really enjoyed to the full and like got pretty good at. You're not seeing that very much here, but I'm pretty good at this game if you compare it to how I perform on other games. Let me see. Can I get one last nice little grind here before we jump over onto the new version? No. I want to land in a nose blunt. Is that possible? No. I'm going a bit too fast. That's why. Let's try again. No, that's not possible, man. Board slide, that'll do. That was close enough. Okay, let's hop over to the new version of this beautiful game. It's beautiful. I love the retro games, and I still enjoy so much playing the originals. But look at this, man. Look at those graphics. Look how sweet it looks like. Just the entire setup here. How Chad is standing, and as you know, I love Chad. He's probably my favorite skater on Tony Hawk's, just because he has that cool vibe. Let's go and have a bit of a free skate in the warehouse and see what comes up. So the first thing is, like, again, look how the board just kind of sticks to his feet, and when you ollie, like, the reaction is so much more realistic, and it's so much easier to hop up onto walls, onto ledges and stuff like that. And it's actually also much easier, much more, I don't know, intuitive to land in the grinds that you want to land in. If I try to get a nose blunt and this version of the Tony Hawk's, it's much easier to land in that when you can actually play the game. But I remember how to do it. And the revert is there. The revert. Thank you so much, Tony, for putting in the revert. I know it's like we want to stay true to the original game, but there we go. But the revert is just beautiful. It has to be there. So we have the revert. We have this sort of really intuitive board action when you ollie. It sort of reacts so well and really feels realistic. Feels like you're on the board. It's beautiful. The height I mentioned is also much more realistic. It can feel a little bit frustrating when you're used to this play being able to fly through the air and do whatever the hell you want. But you have to spend a little bit more time building up your stats and getting that air. So some of the missions or some of the objectives rather, you won't be able to do them until you've updated your stats. You see that? One thing you can do, of course, on this, what you could not on the first, is correct your landing. Both triggers together. If you think you're going to smash yourself on the floor, you can sort of line up and hopefully not do that. For example, like this. And the spin is actually faster, I think. I feel like it's faster on this. And do you see that when I popped out of the grind? How realistic that pop looks? Oh man, beautiful. So amazing. I want to go this way. So, like, for example, on the original game, you could directly just jump over this half pipe. On this version, you cannot. You need to do some tricks, do some objectives, build up your stats. It's not possible from the off. Which also makes it a bit tricky to get the secret tape. Is it possible for me to get the secret tape right from the start here? I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't remember now. Yeah. Tape. I noticed there was a little V up there that I haven't collected. Can I go and get that just for fun right now? No music, you will notice, again, copyright reasons. I'm also not using the music on this game. Can I get that V? There we go. Yeah. The son is called Vigo, so V for Vigo, which is also cool. All names starting with V are beautiful names, I have to say. Oh yeah, and the other cool thing, when you bail like that, if you hold the A button, you get right back up. On the original game, you've got to wait. Like, if you fall off 5 seconds before the end of the run, you've got no chance of getting back on the board. No chance of squeezing points. Because in this one, you can get right back up and probably get a few more points out of it. I think. Okay, I'm going to try to get a few points up in the system. 37,000. Not much happened here. Just going to skate this out. Let me know in the comments what are the biggest differences for you. What do you like the most about those differences? And is there anything you don't like? I don't have any complaints. I'm just happy. I'm just happy that Tony Hawk's exists, and that I can play it now in 2025 as an old man that no longer skates. Well, I skate a little bit, but I can't really do any kickflips anymore. Well, I could if I practiced. I don't practice enough. Skating rocks. So does Tony Hawk's. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'll see you in the next video.